So that's my guide. I hope that you've enjoyed it and going to take something from it. Like I say, you have your own style, your own approach. The techniques I use and the theories I apply, they've evolved as a result of my own experiences in the multiverse. And so they're not yours. After all said and done, you need to find a style in handling game chaos that you and your players find most enjoyable. If your players are struggling, remember to give them agency. Ask them at every turn what their characters are doing, what they want to achieve. If they ask something about the encounter or about your world that completely stumps you in the moment, fire it back at them. Ask them what their characters think. What are they feeling right now? What are they looking for? How are they searching? How do they intend to do this or do that? What are the other characters up to? And remember, the setting's not yours, and the players should be able to shape the world around them. So if they ask something about the setting that you've not prepared and you've no idea what to say, yeah, sure, ask for a skill check. But in a decent role, say to them, okay, you know a few things about this, so what do you remember? It might take time for your players to get the idea that both you and them are in charge of the experience, particularly if they're new players or used to the GM as God approach. So until the day they're more comfortable, deflect. Communicate with them out of game time. Suggest to them that this is just something you're trying out for size. But your hope is that by getting everyone involved like this, then it'll end up more immersive for them. And until you're comfortable using less planning and more pondering, behold my little cheat sheet that's coming up. To be honest, I've got used to not using this, but if you'd like to try out my system, practice by using the sheet to break things down. You can write brief notes to cover each heading we've talked about and move on. As time goes on, you might find, like I did, that you no longer need to use the sheet, that all it takes is a bit of thinking time without writing anything down. Of course, if the nature of your brain is such that you do need to write it all down because that's just how you operate, or if you prefer to use mnemonics or images and the like, go for it and approach the system the way you're comfortable with. So go forth, my gaming friend. I can't thank you enough for sticking with me throughout this guide, for listening to my warbling diatribe that should have ended a forest ago. I wish you all the best in picking up from it what you think might work in your game, and hope your random encounters are forever memorable and fun for you and your players. I'd love to hear how you get on, so please feel free to connect with me at Venger's Decks on the usual social media channels and share your experience of Venger's random encounter decks or of the techniques and theories in these pages. Until then, happy rolling. And yep, right here is the random encounter sheets that I've used in the past, and you can feel free to use yourself. You can get it on the written copy of this guide. You'll see that it's broken down for your notes so that it covers the hook, conflict, resolution, and twist. So the first question you ask is who or what the party will face at the beginning, during, and end of the encounter. What will hook the party in, including distance, surprise, disposition or demeanour of those involved. What will conflict with the party's goals? So what decision points there's going to be, what's going to change, how are things and PCs going to react, and how will the party know that the encounter has ended, including things like the loot that's going to be available or the information that's going to come out of NPCs. And what twist will be revealed and also when. Sometimes twists could be happening during the encounter, and you might want to add at least another decision point to be made right at the end of the encounter. And there's space for any other notes as well. And here you've got the battle grids, which again you can get on the written version of the guide. Use this grid to sketch out roughly the terrain, environment, placement of foes and objects, and everything you need to describe to your players what their characters now face. No need to be perfect, just sketch it down in pencil preferably so you can erase it or adjust it later if need be. And then when the time comes, describe what they see, including what they can interact with, how it might change or react during the encounter. Or if you all prefer to use battle maps and minis before the session, you can recreate this quick sketch in more detail. And last but not least, we have the hex crawl grid. Use this grid to sketch out the zoomed out environment through which the characters tread. No need to be a skilled cartographer. Each hex represents a certain distance, for example, 6 miles of travel in any direction. All that's needed is a quick sketch of the land, any features like rivers and mountains or buildings. And then you can dot in some points of interest, plot points and so on. Just general directions to give you an idea of where the party's heading and what it might face. Use your random encounter decks or tables to break up travel, injecting danger and intrigue into every step. And that's it. Thanks again for spending some time with Venger's Guide to Random Encounters. You can get the written version on vengersdecks.com or via my Patreon at patreon.com/vengersdecks. Connect with me online at Venger's Decks. And until then, thanks for watching and have a great day.